Hi, this is a very quick and rough tutorial on how to work with images in Beadographer. This is part 2, how to take an image and convert it to beads using beads that the program comes up with. So I'm first going to bring in an image with the image tool. Click that. I saved an image earlier. I'm going to bring in the Doberman again. And I wanted to note why I think this image will work. One thing I like about it is that the colors are very different and defined. So there's the browns, the blacks, the kind of lighter highlights here, the pink, and then the background is white, which means that when I convert it, hopefully I can just highlight all the white white beads and delete them all at once and just leave that. So you'll get a sense the more you do it of what types of images work well and the size canvas you might need. I think if I was going to convert him like this, it's probably too small. So I've made a nice big canvas, 70 by 70, and I'm going to make him bigger. Let him fill the canvas. And for this, I don't need to worry about the transparency. This is the Convert to Beads button. So I'm going to click on that. And I can set the number of colors to anything I like. Let's say 14. This you don't want to click unless you're going to use the styles from the palette. And I could do that, but I won't. I'll show you that next video. And then this conversion method. This means red, green, blue, and this means hue, saturation, and something else. I can't remember. But they're just two different ways for the program to convert it to beads. So that's the default. This we find tends to work better, but if you try it and you don't like the result you get, you can try again with HSV. So let's click convert and we'll see what happens. So this is what we're given. I'll make it transparent, and that's the image that we're left with. If I want to delete the background, there's the color select tool. I can delete those ones, delete those ones. Oh, there's more variations of white than I thought, but hopefully this will get all of them. If you've got stray beads over here, you can delete them like that. You get the idea. So let's say I had something that I was happy with. I've gotten rid of those guys. Now, the beads that the program has used all come up here. Oh my, and you can see how many different shades of white. Well, we can clean that up, no doubt. Let's go to the palette, and you can see here how many. Oops, I forgot. I forgot to delete first the palette that I already had in there, so you can see that there are no beads. I had a palette, but I didn't have any of those beads on the canvas. So the first thing I'll do is just delete the unused swatches, and now that will give me only the beads that are currently on the canvas. And actually, that looks pretty manageable. That's not too bad. If we can combine these two, that might be even better. And it looks like they're not actually on the dog. They're all part of the background. So let's just go ahead, delete those. And I think that's it. I think we're left. I don't like that being on its own, so I'm just gonna go like that. Okay. And now if I want to fill in the background, I can just throw a new color in there. Let's try a blue. I like blue as a background. You might have noticed. And there we go. And you can trim the canvas. I'll show you how to do that in another video, but here you go. Now, how do you match these to colors? Well, maybe you've got so many beads that you can just eyeball it and say, okay, what do I have that would match those? if you wanted to try them with actual products, you can go to the bead library here and put in a, like I know I've got a DB10. So this is kind of cool. There's the generic black. These don't have any products assigned to them right now. There's a black. I want to swap it for the DB10 beads. What I'm going to do is go to the color select tool, select all the black ones. It's forgotten that I wanted DB10. Here we go. And I've hearted that because that's a black that I have and use a lot. And now I'm gonna swap it for my selected style, and look, all these beads have changed to that one. So that's a really easy way that you can look up beads that you might already have, or if you're shopping online, you can try out to see I have this color and how's it going to look. So that's one way you can swap out these beads for actual products. Another way is to go back to the palette menu and then match. Oh, so you can see the black is now, it has a product next to it. These ones are gone because we deleted those. So I'm just going to delete the unused ones. And you see that it's gotten rid of those. But I want to assign these ones automatically. Let's say I don't have many beads at home, or I don't have these colors. I want the program to suggest what to use. We can go match styles to library. All swatch descriptions will be overwritten. I've covered this in the palette video, so I won't go into much detail here, but if I've put customized names here, then it will overwrite that data. And right now I don't care because I just want it to match it to products. Unused swatches will be deleted. Okay, well, if I hadn't deleted those white ones, then it would delete them in this process. This cannot be undone. I can't click undo and go back to it. Okay? Yes. And if I was worried about matching the styles to the library and not being able to go back, I would duplicate this file before I do this, and then I've got a backup copy. But I don't mind. I'm experimenting, so I'm just going to say, okay, go back to the canvas, and this is what it's given as suggested product numbers. So now what I'd probably do, if I didn't have these beads at home, I'd go online, match them to the actual colors, compare them to the actual colors, and just make sure that they were close matches. Anyway, this is one way to get bead products matched after you've converted to beads. So the next thing I'm going to show you in part 3 is how to set up a palette or use one that you've already saved with colors that you think will work, and then convert to beads. So that's my very favorite feature. Please watch that video because I just love it so much.